It's good to see you guys again. This your girl Truth Seeker. Of course, I got my church lady glasses on today, so you already know this is my review on the Sisterhood, the season finale of part 1. This is episode number 7, part 1 of 2 videos that I'm doing, because unbeknownst to me, they've done the grand finale this week. I didn't even know. It just kind of snuck up on me. I guess all the mayhem and foolishness and tomfoolery have distracted me from realizing that this thing does have an end. There is an end to the mayhem and ignorance of it all. So this is my review. This is what you guys are tuning into. For those of you who are sensitive to truth, please, get your remote, make it work, change the channel, because on this very February 13th, 2013, the truth is getting ready to be told. I speak the truth. That's why my name Truth Seeker. If that's something you can't handle, please don't even pass go, because I don't want no emails, getting on me. Of course, you have your own opinions and you're welcome to voice those, but the type of feedback that can incur sometimes is a bit extra. I mean, everybody have their own opinion. This is mine. Respect that, please, as I respect yours. So I'm going in. All right. So this is season 1, episode 7, my review. They opened up with the ending of the last episode, where Pastor Dominique ran out of the club drunk and upset that the ladies were not being fun the way she wanted them to be fun. You remember she wanted to go to the strip club, and she want to, have the men come over to the table and flirt with them to get them to pay for their drinks and such. Whew. Get my breath. I need something to drink. Some tea, some pop, some burners. Anyway, moving on. Dominique tried to blend in her conversation with the ladies. Her witnessing to the world, blending that in with getting down, being like the world. Lady Ivy made a stellar point about not looking and acting like the world in order to attract the world to Jesus. That's something that we ought not be doing. The Lord does not need any help from the devil's worldly ways in order to attract his people. That's not what makes us separate. That would make us the same. And that's not something Jesus wants us to be. He doesn't want us to blend and merge in with the worldly, acting like them to win them over. That's no, fail. So that was something Lady Ivy said, that the only thing that I agreed with her with thus far, not to be blended in to try to win them over. Okay. She told the girls that she wanted the ladies in her wedding, and that she may invite Pastor Delana to the wedding because she was feeling Christiany, whatever that means, and I'm rolling my eyes. I'm just gonna move on from that, because what do you mean? What are you feeling the rest of the time when you say I want to do this nice thing because I'm feeling Christiany? I had a Christian moment, a Christian epiphany to want to do what's righteous and holy and good. Okay, we're gonna move on, because you already know. Y'all looking at me. You already know. The next scene, Pastor Dominique gets a tattoo saying the word free. She said it represents her being free. But like Pastor Tara said, I'm like, why do you need a tattoo that says free in order for you to feel free? No, honey, that means you're still restless in your spirit, and you need something to visually get a hold of you to say, hey, you're free. You're not listening to the spirit. You looking at the flesh. You need the flesh to say back to you, hey, you're free. But see, here's the thing about the flesh. The flesh is fickle. First, flesh don't care because it's dirt. The flesh is made of pure dirt. It's dirty. You take that bath and get out that bath or that shower, and what is left is dirt. And that's what the dirt is going to go back to. The flesh is going into the dirt. So it doesn't care. It's in league with the devil to try to entice you and tempt you right along. That's a tool that he uses, our flesh, to get us in trouble. So we definitely need to stay away from all of that worldly mess. Leave the tattoos alone. God does not want us tattooing our bodies up. Leave it alone. Okay? Don't go be trying to get no new tattoos and carrying on. Talking about you free. No. The flesh has still got you. So moving on. Pastor Dominique reveals that she wants the ladies to meet her former pimp, baby daddy / baby daddy of her son, her oldest son, Michael. Pastor Tara jumped in there and said, she asked if the man was saved now, or what was his deal, what was going on with him like right now. And the ladies just jumped all down the throat, just jumped all over her, you know, and everything. And they just couldn't wait. I just felt like they couldn't wait to pounce on her for something, you know. And that was just all they needed, to just attack. They in attack mode, you know. They attacking her. And you know, calling her lofty, you know. I had to look up that word. I just, you know, she said it about 11 times. I had to see what it meant right offhand. Wasn't sure. But basically she was saying that the definition, I had to Google it. It said that it means the elevated in character and spirit, and elevated in status, superior, having a haughty, overbearing mannerism. However, I agree with Pastor Tara, because I felt like she was just basically trying to say, I mean, where's this man's mental, you know, where's him in the spirit? What is he like? Because I don't know him. I mean, is he still pimp slapping women? I mean, is he gonna put the pimp hand down on us if we, what's going on with him in his spirit on today? Because I don't want to get myself entrapped up and grained up in some mess that you done dug up. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, let's get the background check going on. I need you a fingerprint, some stuff like that to be going on before I'm just going in the hood, you know, and everything. So they jumped on her for that. You know, they couldn't wait. I know that somebody must have geeked up Lady Ivy, because she really don't normally step out. It seems strange that she wait to the end, you know, of the season to really have a voice, a strong voice of opinion on something in the open, rather than behind the scenes on the little camera interview and everything, like how she do. And Christina, messy, but you know, they coming out attacking, little minions, you know. So they jumped in. The other two, they jumped in like the blind leading the blind, you know, 3 blind mice, you know. Pastor Tara, you know, like, wow, you know, they really did a number attacking me, to the point where it bothered her in her spirit. She called her husband, you know, and told him the situation, and he's like, baby, you know, I'm your husband, I'm your pastor, I'm your prophet and your provider and your protector, and I would never want you to potentially be in harm's way, honey. You did the right thing. I said, woo, that's what I'm talking about, a man of God. Okay, that's what I would want to pattern my husband after. Okay, he was concerned. He said, I'm your pastor, I'm your prophet, I'm your friend, I am your husband, your protector. I'm mighty, strongly concerned about your well-being. You did the right thing. You don't go into the belly of the beast because you following, doing something with somebody else doing. No, you don't do that. Your pastor said, my pastor said. That's the only kind of pastor that I would be, Christian, because I can't stand my pastor said Christians, but I can do that. When my husband who is the head, if he say something to make his concern known, I be my pastor said. He's the pastor. He's the head of this household. That's right. I'm gonna do a video. We're gonna talk about it some more. My married sisters. We definitely gonna have a come over here and let's talk about this powwow. Don't even worry about it. It's coming. We're gonna get it done. But anyway, I was very proud of him that he stepped up and said that and reassured his wife that she had made the right decision. You know, the bottom line is this: God ain't told you to go rent a Greyhound bus, pack a bag and a snack, and go traveling back to Sodom and Gomorrah, of which he didn't brought you out. The holy angels of God told Lot's wife to run. Honey, don't look back. If God ain't told you to go back there, then you don't go back. What is you doing? God didn't brought you out. God ain't told Lot and his family after he done delivered them out of Sodom and Gomorrah to go back there. What happened to Lot's wife? She turned into a pillar of salt because she done turned around after they said don't look back about 2 times. She looked back and turned into a pillar of salt. She went to her death. That look, that was the last look that she ever took in her life. Okay? So, Pastor Terry did the right thing. That's what you're supposed to do, honey. And for all you young, impressionable people as well, when your friends try to get you to go back into some hell and mess. Hold on one second. This is my husband. Hello? Hello, husband. You gonna do what? You on your way home? All right, sweet pea. All right. I'm thinking about you and everything. I'm talking to America right now, but you know, you had called and everything and let me know you're all right. I appreciate that. Okay, love you. Okay, bye-bye. All right. What was I saying? I'm getting back to what I was saying and everything. Okay, I lost my train of thought. That was my pastor. My pastor said that he was just getting off work and he was letting me know that he's okay and he's on his way home, okay, from work. Everything is fine. It's at nighttime. Nothing wrong with that. See, that's what I'm talking about. You know, you have that connection, you know, with your spouse and you can't go wrong. But I was talking to the young people. When your friends try to have you going into the belly of the beast, okay, you tell them, if God ain't told you to do a missionary work and go back into that hell, you run. You don't let your friends guide you into mess and mayhem and foolishness, okay? You let it be. But going on, because that just upset me. That wasn't nothing but just mess. But moving on. They walking through the neighborhood and met an old frenemy of Pastor D's. Now y'all know what I'm talking about when I say frenemy. You know, that person that y'all for sometimes friends, but you really talk about each other and you can't stand each other. Y'all fight periodically and you know, it's just y'all confused. It's a twisted friendship, you know. But so Pastor D and the ladies gave some of the fakest church hugs that I had ever seen. Okay, them some familiar church folk, fake Christians, church hugs. Okay, they kept calling the pimp, but he ended up not coming right then because of all of the first ladies being there, the other two and everything, plus the cameras and stuff. He was hesitant. He didn't want to, you know, them to see him and everything. And I understand why, because my goodness, you know, when he showed up, it was just like, yeah. But Pastor D, she saw, you know, started crying and everything, and you know, to the point where he said he would meet with her, but in private, you know, put the ladies in the trunk of the truck and everything, and you know, send them around the corner somewhere. Then I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna see you. And he came out, you know, and everything, looking like Bob Marley, you know, cousin and everything, stepbrother. And then named J Baby, but you know, he came out and she started hugging all over him and talking about how fine he was, you know, looking. She was just, you know, all this flesh stuff, you know. She was beside herself, just all giggly and crazy looking. But anyway, the ladies, including Pastor Tara, they ended up joining back up with one another at dinner. The ladies accused Pastor Tara of not acting like a covenant sister. And Pastor Tara keeps it real and said that the feeling was not mutual exactly. Not yet. They only had known each other for like 2 seconds, and all of a sudden you and TLC, y'all throwing me in this covenant, you know, promise to like love, honor, and cherish like we getting married. No, I don't know you like that, you know, and everything. We can't. You want me to, oh, I know what you want me to do. You want me to sit here and be fake and act like it's all good and then talk about you on the little interview behind the scenes like Lady Christina and Lady Ivy does all the time. No, Pastor Tara kept it real. She said that she's not gonna sit there and lie and act like they the best of friends. Let me tell you about my best friend. No, she's not gonna do that, and I respect that. They trying to guilt her by throwing up the fact that Pastor D has put Pastor Tara's daughter in the wedding as a flower girl. But no, see, you can't just do an instant grits mix friendship like that. You know, you can't do that. Pastor D says that, you know, she should forgive and say sorry, pointing the finger at Pastor Tara, saying that she had not come to her in love and apologized for things past. But ding dong, neither have you, Pastor D, with Pastor Delana. What are you talking about? What are you saying? You can't point a finger over to the right and say what she's not doing, and you're not doing it yourself. You hadn't done it in the past time, you know. But I'm gonna go ahead and close this out so I can start a new video on part 2 of this. And you guys, I'll see you in the next video. All right, tune in. Truth Seeker and Church Lady out.